Welcome back to Dinset's Techie Not Badass. I'm your arrogant host, Von Fry. Tonight, we're going to be heading back into the, Scattle Islands. It's Splatoon Raiders. I'm still new to the Splatooning. And, it seems like I chose the right difficulty. I'm on the hardest difficulty, Survivalist. And there is a lot to take in. A little bit of strategy you have to use. And I think that's going to be pretty cool for us. Let me make sure my phone's on Do Not Disturb. I am going to be doing a going off topic. Now, I don't have... I may as well have, like, classic rock songs intro music, I may as well, because what's the harm? I have the license to use the music I use, and then YouTube comes down on me and gives you a 2-hour window after they finish. So the stream wraps up like at 10 p.m. or something, right? At noon the next day, they upload the VOD, and you have a 2-hour window to be like, oh wait, I have the rights to that. Otherwise, you have to edit it out or something. So that's it. Vaughn, I was two-timing with another streamer yesterday. I heard you. Yeah, you said that you left because somebody else was more interesting or something like that. We are going to be drinking Red Bull tonight. We are also, I was out eating at a place called Hibachi Boy, a local Japanese restaurant. I asked for the chicken fried rice. They gave me a mountain of chicken fried rice. So I was like, well, I'm going to eat half of that, which was a lot. Put the rest of it up, hurry back over here. Don't have time to get myself a piece of cheesecake. Kaboom! Yeah, your boy's got, they look kind of orangish over there, but your boy has with him the requested peanut butter M&Ms. I don't really get these a lot. I'm not a huge fan. Let's open them up. They're resealable. Looking at you, Reese's Pieces, who got rid of the resealability of their box. As like, I don't know, a cost-cutting measure or something. How do you even... Guys, let's redesign the box that it doesn't have a tab to put it back. Aren't they getting rid of the blue M&M? Isn't that one going out? All right, which one of you put me up to this? I got this at the grocery store. I guess it was Paper Banjo that requested it. Tonight's going off topic, guys. At about 10 o'clock my time, I'm going to hit up Anna on Discord. And I think I have it set up so that I can hit a switch over here and have her come on. Essentially, have a panel. So it's like a split screen. I don't know what kind of crazy stuff she's got in store. That might have to be... No, we can't do that on Twitch. Members only YouTube. It may go down that way. 18 plus members only YouTube. I don't know. Never talked to her before. We're going to do it live, which should be pretty exciting. Let's get our Burt's Bees lip balm going. There's that. Oh, there's a new Resident Evil trailer. People are coming down on me for my... I did not call Indy Navarrete mid. I called her movie mid, and I pointed the arrow at her to get people to click on it. There's a difference. But people are like, what a weird... Oh my God, this is a disgusting... Okay. It's like, oh, was I supposed to shoot my shot? Like, what the hell, guys? So, here we go. Splatoon Raiders. I'm also a shill for peanut butter M&Ms. Yeah, okay, I think it was you who talked me into it. No, Chase. No, I haven't seen Chase in a long time. Confirming the state of the hurricane? We're doing this again? What the freak? Is that the weirdest way to boot up a game you've ever seen? Tote, you guys might want to buckle up for going off topic. I don't know what could happen. We could get in a lot of trouble. I don't know. Press ZL and ZR. All right, we're going raiding, guys. You know, I'm about as well equipped as I can be, right? I think we researched some things or something. Mechanic shack, tank upgrades. Do we have our upgrades? Yeah, we've got the HP upgrade already and the weapon damage upgrade. By the way, the cops in my area have summoned a titan from a dark fountain. I think the world is doomed now. How big is a titan? Used to be you could only find peanut M&Ms in two places, Target and Walgreens. Okay, the peanut butter M&Ms. No, I thought they were more widespread than that. Okay, wait a minute. Why would it... Jumping on it makes a big paint area? Is that true? I may have to employ that as a strat. Here we go, boys. No, you don't see them in abundance. The ones you see in abundance for the longest time was, you know, the milk chocolate and the peanut. I am more down with the peanut than I am the peanut butter, to tell you the truth. You went to a Buc-ee's is what you went to, Banjo. They have, I think, a lot of stuff they have, they make their own. What do we got here? High danger, level 4. Guys, do we dare? High danger, huh? Maybe you're supposed to clean this all up first, then go over here. Let's play dangerous. Raid! Lifting off! The world was already doomed to begin with, and Titans are pretty big. You know, people expect me to be really down on that Mazzani. What is it? You know what I'm talking about, right? The mayor of the place, right? Holy jeez. Mamdani, right? But here's the thing. New York City was already a shit show. When the place is a disaster, they're going to bring in the radical ideas. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, if you jump on him, he makes the thing happen. Dude, this is intense. I'm gonna run out of time. My dude fell. Holy. Survive. No shit, high danger, man. But see, that's kind of the problem in a game like I can imagine how this is going to go down. Once you've leveled up enough, it's no longer a high danger area. So you kind of like take the fun out of it when you get to on level with stuff. You're going to win by out leveling the level, I suppose. Though, you know, it kind of looks like I made something there. A valiant attempt. Iron sharpens iron, as they say. I think we should try that again and see if you can level up by just doing it again. New York mayor that people are giving flack for just because he's Muslim. They really are. They're like, no, it's not just because he's Muslim, it's because he's a socialist. And then they say, I can't believe it. We're going to have September 11 come around and what's he going to say? And it's like, okay, well, you're doing that because he's Muslim. You're not doing, oh, I can't believe they let a socialist take over. What's going to happen on September 11? That's not the way they would phrase that, right? So it's very weird. the takes I'm hearing out there. It's odd because it's like, oh man, you can't blame all of them, but we're gonna blame this one. Like it was totally his fault the buildings got taken down. I don't really like that blaming like a group of people at large for those sort of things. Like I actually had a Muslim roommate for a semester in college. He was a really cool guy from Turkey, and they're a pretty moderate place. So if there were some Muslims we could get along with, Turkey wants to be part of Europe, like part of the EU. They're sort of like Europe and Africa. They're very in between location wise, and but they function much like Europe. And he was a really cool, chill guy. His name was Owner, and Owner would said to me one day, he came in, he's like, Vaughn, your brother, he's in my class, he is the coolest. Your brother came in, and he goes, what's up? And he goes straight to sleep. I'm like, so he sits down and he goes to sleep, and that makes him cool, and he's like, oh yeah, he is winning. This guy was saying winning before Charlie Sheen. He said you're either winning or you're shitting. and so, yeah, that doesn't sound like radical Muslim guy right there. He was also obsessed with trains. Trains are the future of transportation. We're going to have trains everywhere. Like, I'm like, yeah, sure, Owner. All right. So, he was a fun guy. I ran into better foreigners at my college than I did people in the area. Like, that's the worst part. Oh, the people from Chicago and Denver that ended up at KU were the worst. I just worded that way to see what Nowhere might say. About the Buckies. I went to a truck stop ran by a beaver from Tech. Yeah, okay. Trains are the autist's best friend. My folks actually went to go see a train today. Not ride on it, not touch it. Watch the train go down the track, because it's a steam engine and I guess it doesn't run around a lot. And it drew a crowd. You would think Sydney Sweeney was on board or something. But yeah, it's kind of wild. Toad says, just because you know a nice pit bull doesn't change the per capita. But a pit bull has something in its nature. It's not a person. They don't... it's not something you want to risk. There are some differences here. I think we need to judge people by being individuals. Hey, the salmonids still seem too tough for you. You can always come back after leveling up. Might help to review your gear too. New gadget, parts, weapons could make a big difference. Call for help. If none of that gets in you anywhere, you can always call for help from... Okay. If you call for help, you can work with up to 2 other players who are waiting to lend their... Waiting? I've been waiting for a squid like you. Yeah, but don't trust Pitbull directly. You know? Mr... What does he call himself? Nationwide? Mr... Something... Mr. Worldwide? Something like that. If your raid is successful with help, you'll need to wait a short while until calling for help again. I think it's worth trying. If you fail, you can call for help again right away, but you won't be able to carry back any of your loot unless you succeed. Call for help. Let me push the button. Things look rough. Remember that help is out there waiting. Best of luck. The way that started, it sounded like a jingle. It sounded like that needed to be a jingle. Imagine if Ginny was on board the train. That would make sense. The Star Wars Galactic Train. That Star Wars show with the Jedis that everybody hated. Wasn't there a train in that? The one where the Jedis squashed the Witch Rebellion or something? What was the phrase they had? They had a phrase. Always together. always together on Fridays. Like there was a phrase. It wasn't. It was something like they were trying. They were like, "Oh my God, this is gonna be like the new The Force is with you. May the Force be like this is use the Force. This is amazing." What was it? They're like anti-Force users, or like the Jedi don't want anyone using the Force but them. You know, it made this weird gray area with the Jedi, and that really riled some feathers. What was the phrase? I need you guys to track down that phrase. I'm gonna use the call for help. Connect to the internet. Why are you not just on the internet already? I just don't really understand that. Oh, yes! We've got a group! I'm gonna say prep complete. Let's go. Team members at Buc-ee's? Everybody seems to have a really positive opinion on Buc-ee's. I mean, I thought it was okay, but... Where's my auto-fire? It's not auto-firing. I have to, like, hold it. Oh, maybe it was before that way, too. This should reward us pretty well. Level up. Keep it going. Oh, they got him with the shark. I haven't seen the shark yet. Oh, we've got time. We can do this. All right, we got this. Come on, guys. No! They weren't kidding. You're not doing this by yourself, man. But I got to level up. But I think that like carried over. I think we should go again, boys. Important stuff. Points acquired. As the attempt failed, you weren't able to bring back what you collect. I didn't get the points? No, I did. Oh, shit. Why am I guess that's the danger. Here, I'm on a mechanic shack. Test range. I don't have the stuff for that. Let's get a tank upgrade here. Let's go with the weapon damage upgrade. If you're killing, you don't need healing, right? Have you guys played this? I don't think the chat's been saying that they've been checking this game out, but look at that. That's a pretty good spray. So then you get up in the air and you smack around, and then you just kind of do it again. Dive down to get the stuff. Keep it going, bot buddy. That's going to be the strat. There's a Carl? Who's Carl? Moose limbs. Yeah, you've really tricked me with that. No, I like how the Anglo-Christians have gotten wrapped up in the middle of the battle between the Muslims and the Jews, like the juice. The Muslims and the juice. Like we got. Oh, I mean, I liked Rubio until he did this little number. He's like, if we didn't attack Iran, they would have attacked us. The hell they would have. What makes you so sure that... Oh, they were just waiting to attack America. Yeah, okay. I mean, if Israel attacks them, then they're going to be like, you know what we want to do? Let's not just fight just Israel. Let's also strike a U.S. base. Let's do that also. That would be great for us. That won't get our leader assassinated in one day. What a load of shit. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Trump 2.0. I think a ton of people have like really been turned away. The neighboring town. Hey, Nowhere. In Nowhere's neighborhood, work in something like ethnic rivalry or something. And like the raccoons were told this was their trash can. But that they were promised this trash can, and so they get to have it, you know. But the Beatles, they were there first. I can't believe you have to connect to the internet again. Every time. This Switch is so about not being connected to the internet. It's pretty mind-boggling. Yeah, somebody said hi, Carl, and then... Did you type Tote or Arnold or what? Somebody said Carl. Yeah, hard is hard at least. For now. It's probably going to be a cakewalk when you have everything, right? All right, we're just going to try to keep this perimeter. We need to maintain coverage, you know? Got to maintain coverage. You start losing that ink coverage, you'd be surprised how fast this snowballs. All right, it's going down. It's going down. Holy hell. Trying to use that bop there. I think we're winning it. We're winning it. We're winning it. Oh my God, we were so close. Guys, we were so damn close. That was down to the absolute wire right there. We're doing this. Oh. Oh shit. This is not going as we hoped. Maybe we should try our luck elsewhere. Bullshit. Carl, okay, is Carl one of your, like, raccoon buddies or something? Yeah, have you tried this one, like, alone over here? Danger 8. Okay, it did say high danger. Now it's saying danger 8. This can be done. We were down to, like, two seconds away at most. All right, are we jamming out to this music now? Is Carl the Titan?
In the name of all that's sacred?
I don't know if this move's worth doing because it's not stuff in front of you, you know? Level 34, level 21. Oh, we should be able to make mincemeat of this. We've got massive high level. What are you guys doing having high levels already? They probably played since like Wednesday night, you know, like got the thing at midnight, haven't put it down. Maintain. See, I'm gonna probably feel like if we get this, it's gonna feel like these guys did the work, you know? Come on, guys. Someone use a damn ultimate, please. Hurry. So close. I think we did it. We had a level 34 and like a 27 and kind of barely just did it. 21. Level 4 over here. Anybody want to play for level 4? Not really, but they came in anyway. Clearly, you can see I didn't do a whole lot compared to Blowfish over here. You're not that far. This is only like right after the first island. I've got a couple choices of where I can go. And we just did like a horde rush. I have died a few times. There's been some stuff. It hasn't been like, oh man, I was 20 minutes in and we have to run it back, and it's no Resident Evil 7. Whatever that is, I got it. Whatever that is.
Yeah, man, don't worry. I got it.
A rare and valuable crystal. Sapphirite gem. Looks like it'll be useful for hideout ship construction and the crafting of powerful gear. All right, well, let's... If you ever feel like it's time for a wardrobe change, you can check your gear and whatever, something. Well, we did... I like these red pants and the, like, Merrill boots. Merle. Merrill? Merle. M-E-R-R-E-L. The guy with one hand in The Walking Dead. Is that... Merle? Merrill. Merrill has the red hair in Metal Gear. Merle? I think. Lobotomizing a demon. How to lobotomize a demon. Coming soon to Hulu. What about that special stuff? Oh, you do need one of these for a weapon upgrading kit. And a frying pan that's covered. Need 3 of those. All right, we want to hold on to some of this. All right, let's... How about we up the weapon damage again? All right. I wonder what the cooldown period is before you're allowed to invite somebody again. It'll show over here. Kablam! Danger 8. Have you guys seen Danger 8? It's an Australian show that it's like Thunderbirds with people. I think it's called Danger 8. It has like a weird, almost 60s vibe, but then they also like kind of time travel, and then it has like an 80s teen sex comedy vibe for one episode. It has its moments. It's not amazing. We're going to try to do this. What's call for help say? Oh, it's not a long time. Is that 27 minutes? Shit. All right, we're raiding. Yeah, okay, like think Team America with people. That's what Danger 8 is. I believe it's called Danger 8. It's Thunderbirds, right? That's the old puppet show. And then they would have a close-up and it would be like somebody's hand with a glove on it. picking something up. I found that show really unsettling. I know I hadn't seen the show Thunderbirds. I'd watched like the Thunderbirds movie once when I was little, like my dad showed it to me. And there was something really unsettling about it. You know, when people talk about the uncanny valley, this is probably what they're kind of thinking of. Oh, they have armor. You got to get behind it. What's this? Nothing? We may have some treasure over here. Though it's kind of nice how, like, even if you don't find the object, you get it anyways. So that you don't feel like some kind of weird forced second playthrough of the area. Excellent. All right, hold on. He's not gonna... We don't want to drill just yet. There might be some other goodies around here. Hey, bot. Okay, hold on, bot. Haha, yes. The treasures. Emerson. Emerson, I don't think I've heard from you in a long time. How's it going? Yeah, I'm playing a lot of variety here. I mean, if I feel like a lot of the picking up the Switch was, let's play the games I missed out on, being like with Xbox for so long. And you know, if I'm judging the Switch 2 only by the games I've played on it, then it's an amazing console. But I don't know if I can, you know, in earnest give it that kind of credit. Like, giving the Switch 2 credit for Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild is a little strange. It's like, but Vaughn, they were elsewhere, you know? Yeah, but like, the definitive edition of them, the edition of them you should be playing is Switch 2, right? I haven't been detecting a lot of slowdown in this, despite mass chaos happening. I don't know anything about that. There's a Fire Emblem in September. The September game I'm really looking forward to is Orbitals! I did try the Fire Emblem that's on GameCube NSO, and I am probably going to order the... In fact, I thought about doing it last night. They added a new item, a new metal plate. Now they're doing Super Nintendo metal plates, and it looks kind of like I missed out on the NES Mario 2 plate. Because I just held off ordering, but I may order the GameCube controller after all. And then just hope that they add some more GameCube games. But my only experience with Fire Emblem was the NSO thing. It was fine, but I don't know if I could really do a stream of it. That's going to be a long game. Boom, 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 boom. Emerson, are you playing this? No, they're trying to trick me into drilling. They're trying to trick me. You want to gather stuff first. Though it did say if I miss any of this, I get it automatically, they said. I mean, maybe that only applies to certain things. That's your weapon right there, man. That bot boop. Hold on, I'm losing you guys in the chat here. How about some $14 energy drinks that fuels your muscles to the point that they go on a killing spree? Hey, That idiot at Walmart the other day was trying to convince me that a can of Celsius was like $10. The newer Fire Emblems are even longer. That GameCube game had a really cool vibe about it. It had an anime look thereabout. You know what? Okay, what's the new Fire Emblem called? Hold on, let's add it to the wish list, all right? I like that you can access this easily. Are you listening, Asha? Because, hold on, booting up the damn Microsoft store. There's an update. Not really, but we're telling you there is. You can't find your damn wish list stuff on sale, but here you can. All right, so October. If Rayman Legends Retold is game on card, yes. If not, and it probably won't be, I may wait a bit. Wait until my library gets it, no? 80 to 100 hour games. Some people are saying they may be disappointed by how much time it takes to clear GTA 6. Like, what are you expecting? I'm thinking it's going to be like a 70-hour campaign. For most people, first playthrough. That's my guess. If they say it's 10 hours, then Nukem is probably right. Then it probably is actually a walking sim, you know? It's not out yet, right? Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Okay, should I watch the trailer for that? I'm probably going to get a claim from Nintendo for doing this.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods.
How long's your trailer?
The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Maybe I've seen this. It's probably Game Geek card, yeah, Rayman. Probably.
A young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman.
No, that's Alucard. I've played.
Eudora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lida, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale. Passed to me, Blade. Between matches,
what is a man but a miserable pile of secrets?
Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
This looks more ancient Rome than the game I played, which was a little more typical medieval fantasy, I felt.
To gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you.
You freaks!
Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strength on the battlefield.
Oh, the pre-order on this was $60, wasn't it? That hasn't been Nintendo lately. Lately, they've been like, hey, $50 if you pre-order. Brilliant. If they're going to go around $50 if you pre-order, then Walmart and Amazon are like, hold on, we have to match that even though that's digital. Send. You know, like,
rejoice with me
almost looked like it crashed.
at the advent of the underworld.
Is she holding a baby?
We look upon the promise who will route you here and guide the living to salvation.
How did it feel?
To upheave the world.
You look like a VTuber.
Be gone from us. The darkest dark.
Well, that took a turn. Like, oh yeah, then you can hone your skills and try it out in the arena. And then, then it's like, well, hold on a sec. Oh, this is going to be expensive as balls, isn't it? And it offers in-game purchase. Greed. Greed. No, their method of, hey, if you pre-order, it's $50. You get it digital $50, physical 60, but if you pre-order, we'll match that digital price. Oh, crushing it. Oh, Xbox and PlayStation got to be so mad when they see that go down. It's like, wait a minute, people are getting the new Star Fox for $50. Wait a minute, they're getting Splatoon Raiders for $50. What the hell are we gonna do? Like, physical is 80. I feel like at $80, that is a de facto collector's edition. Like, it's like, at that price, it may as well be the collector's edition. Physical is now the collector's edition, in a way, right? So I feel. Yeah. But, I got this physical. There's not a ton of games I want to get digital on this. I want to get MVC, the Marvel vs. Capcom, but it's never on sale digital. It's always on sale for $20 in a store. I don't want to get up and flip cards around to play this. I want this game to just be always on. I don't have to get up with an arcade stick, or we can just go. But yeah, it's not. Anyway, I'll keep an eye on that. Probably not leaning towards that. Just letting you know, okay? All right, so we're back to this. So I had the option to drill back there, didn't I? And I was like, no, let's press forward. Get him in the back.
Yeah, go to church. Find Jesus. Like, I mean, why is everybody so horny here?
Almost have my ultimate or whatever. I swear kids playing Overwatch say alt instead of ult. I just found out Pizza Tower has a physical. Whoa. Hold on. That's been out for a while. Are you saying that it has a new physical, like a limited run games type thing? Actually, hold on. Maybe I should check my library for Pizza Tower, if that's the case. That doesn't strike me as the kind of game that'd have a physical edition. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get over here, bot. Oh, I can make him jump? Just like pound? Strategy! Well, I thought it was going to be a cool strategy. I'm not crazy about your floaty jump. Like, I'd like to be able to dive down quicker, to compensate if I don't want to be floating. Boom, now that's a strategy right there, boys. Did I just crack this game? Man, if you lived near me, I would lend you 3 houses so you can try it out. Lend houses in the Fire Emblem. Keep hearing rumors that a radioactive black man in my neighborhood biting people, turning them black. Oh, geez. That's how you get an Oscar for best short film. I'm not even playing. That's the sort of short film that gets Oscars. Banjo, where exactly do you think black people come from? Clearly they come from a radioactive black man biting people. Chips icon. What? Treasure worth money. Crash Lander, Junior Survivalist. Shard yield plus 10. Ooh, nice. Presumably an elevated candle receptacle. Though damaged, the material and sheen make it obvious that it was masterfully crafted. Alright. Yeah, isn't it about time you worked on the hideout? Ship some. No pressure, I mean. How come I'm purple here? What am I doing wrong? That's... How did I change that color? Aquitaine Hunger Force, never got into that. Some guys around college would talk about it, but it's kind of like there's just a bunch of like food items and a guy named Carl, right? And they just stand there and have a chat. You can't marry in the older Fire Emblem games, Legendary. That's something that was added. Ooh. There were some stacked...
I want to touch.
...broads in that thing. And I was looking for that Ginny button, and then it was too late, and then I went with the... You know, what is that? Okay. We got the stuff. Let's make the weapon upgrading. The weapon upgrading machine. The weapons are starting to pile up. It's about time we had a place to put them. We could use it to upgrade them too, maybe. Like, we'd have the weapons to do weight training or something. Yeah. I think the mechanic grinds spirulite shards into powder and uses those. Is that how it works? Oh, then the spirulite shards are like protein for the weapons. So that's how they bulk up. I assure you, there's no weight training involved. The difference between buying Nintendo physical and Xbox PlayStation, they do. They do. I mean, hold on. Got a stack of some stuff here. I mean, I got this for like 20 bucks on Amazon, and it's probably really about worth. I mean, it feels so empty compared to even like an old, more rugged DVD style case from a PlayStation 2. It's depressing. We came out with a new kind of case. It's even cheaper and more brittle, and it busts when you look at it. Oh, tell me more. Tell me more. Right? But, you know, beyond that, I don't know. The Nintendo ones, it's probably because the form factor is so much smaller that they are not as brittle or as easy to break because it's less surface area. So it kind of works. I don't really have an issue with these. And besides, if you open this up, and you take the card out, right? That doesn't damage stuff. You push down on the thing and you try to get the DVD disc out of there. Everything cracks through the back. The art on the other side gets messed up. You open the thing, sometimes the paper slides down. Never opened an old CD case to have the paper fall in some weird ass way, right? Should I get a grill that shoots an ozone depleting laser to the sky and cause... Yes. Maybe you shouldn't, but somebody in Mr. Nowhere's neighborhood should. How are you guys liking the way the camera looks? I got it on manual mode now. My skin tone is a little more human instead of like pale white. I adjusted my lights for a sunlight vibe or something. I think colors are coming in okay. It looks about accurate. I like the Switch cases. The Switch cases or Switch 2? Switch 2 games have spine artwork. Yeah, I don't know if I can go either way with that. I think collectively on the whole, I prefer Switch cases over Switch 2 cases. And the reason I don't have them on hand, they're behind me. The reason I say that is because too many Switch 2 cases have a litany of warnings and stuff on the front. Like this over here. It's not exactly, you know, the game key card, it like really eats up a lot at the bottom there. But maybe having a universal red spine can be, you know, good, right? You get a big Switch 2 thing up here on a Switch case, the artwork bleeds to the edge, right? It doesn't have like a border. Having a border like that kind of gives me a little bit of Genesis vibes. You know how the Genesis had like the black border, and then you look around 95, I think they like dropped the card, the like tough cases, the rugged ones, and they went with like the paper, like the Super Nintendo did, and it had like Genesis written on the side, eating up a lot of space. The Super Nintendo had border regions. I think you get more design, and then you get a uniform spine when it comes to the Switch versus the Switch 2. I'm down with the peanuts. Pale people aren't human, according to Von Fry. Cancel him. Why are people not upset about the gingivitis video? Or no, the genderification. They're not upset because they don't care about redheads. Oh, but you kind of made fun of this indie gal from Obsession. Oh, the outrage. Oh, say what you want about the redheads. She's not a redhead, right? Crab apples are talking to me. They keep asking if I have crystals, not meth, just crystals. Hello, Anna. Anna is, unless you've tried to message me here in the last hour, because I am on Do Not Disturb while I'm trying to stream. Anna's going to be joining us for going off topic. All right, hold on. Shiver says, phew, that about does it. There's storage space beneath the floor if you need any. This is a cleared workbench area. Hey, yeah. The weapon stash is complete. It's here whenever you feel like tinkering with weapons. I can't wait to see how weapons get buffed. You'll have to show me the process later on, mechanic. Voice only? I don't have to go... I thought this was going to be a video thing. I had it set up so that it would show both of our cams, I thought. But, if you don't have a good camera, I don't know. I do think I can get it set up so that it's just voice. And I could like, yeah, I've got a thing where I can kind of like swap between that and stuff, but I'd have to make some other changes, but because I had to make like a board. Okay, like, hold on, I can kind of show you here. You know how I've got the chat here? I've got one I made guest. This isn't going to show much of anything, but actually that'll pull up my Discord screen. I probably shouldn't show that right now because it'll show like your messages. Maybe. I don't... Hold on, what's it? It just kind of shows who's online. I just installed Discord, really. No. Here, okay, if I go to guest, my guest panel just shows this at full screen, and it might be repeating to you guys because I have to change the settings. So if I make that full screen or close, I can then drag it around and try to shape where that's going to be in the window. One hopes. Okay, so do I get better gadgets or no? Mechanic Shack. Do I go to the... That's a spare... So you're supposed to be building this. We built this. Now from here I might be able to make better weapons. Weapon upgrades. In the mood to upgrade your weapon? Well, hey, That's what I like to hear. You know, you can boost a weapon's damage output by upgrading it with Spiralite shards, right? Tough enemies need tough solutions. If you ever feel a little underpowered, a weapon upgrade could be the ticket. Can be upgraded to +5? I mean, I've been getting stuff done with this, but I can't. I need a little bit more stuff. Flamingo splatters. I think that's pretty much the same as this, right? Splatter Shot Junior, okay. Yeah, I don't have the stuff to do that just yet. Oh, gonna pump up your weapon some? No, I can't. Let's go. How tough could this be? Level 5? Pfft. Got this. Let's raid. Isn't it weird how the teacher on The Simpsons' name is Mrs. Krabappel? Like, what kind of crazy last name is that? Skinner, Simpson, I can get it. Flanders, maybe. That's a huge crystal. Hey, wow. Is that a really sparlactic crystal, or are you just happy to see me? It's wild that they get so big, you know? Doesn't it look like there's space for much in that crystal? Not if you believe that bot's radar. Hey, so don't get your hopes up for a treasure chest inside. Maybe not, but a crystal of pure spiralite? It's perfect for collecting shards. And spiralite shards can be useful. So the more we have, the better. Crab apples. I don't think I've ever had a crab apple. Hey. Bradford pears, those grow in my area. It's a weird alien looking thing. No one eats them. They fall on the ground. They take up space. They ruin your lawn. I don't know why we want those trees around. They smell bad. Okay, let's go find some power eggs. Cracking that crystal will take a lot of energy, you know? The more power eggs you can find, the better. Think of how much loot we could haul. Then that's the plan. Grab lots of power eggs and turn them into loads of spiralite shards. Searching for treasure. Mine the huge crystal. What are we doing here? There's something like this in Mario Odyssey in there. There's a 30-minute cooldown between calling for help for a raid. I was thinking maybe 10 minutes, not 30. 30 is a bit extreme, I feel. So you get above them, get out of the path of danger. Boom. Let's make a breakthrough. Ooh. Oh, well, that's a useful way to handle that. Anything around here? What am I doing with that? Just surfing across? No, way to go with the flow. All right, we got to get across. Crunch. All right, we got a damage level up. Come on, you want to turn around and shield that, don't you? Rayman Legends is really good. I'm playing, you know, I actually have that on, I have Rayman Legends on Xbox. I don't believe that it has a, like, next-gen patch, but would that be worth a playthrough? But here's the problem. If we have the new game coming out, that kind of spoils it, doesn't it? Even though they did rework it, I just feel like, you know, it's probably going to be like 80% similar with that kind of... I have played briefly the original Rayman on my PlayStation Classic. It's pretty tough, isn't it? Isn't that one pretty rough? I think that might have actually started as a Jaguar franchise. Like, that was going to be Jaguar's mascot. And then they started putting Jaguar stuff on other things. You know, I say that, but not much of their games get... It's not like the 3DO. Like, anything worth a damn on the 3DO runs better on the PlayStation. Not quite the same thing as that. And that guy's range. I am not loving the soundtrack of this game. Like, I am roundly unimpressed with the soundtrack. Like, I have not heard anything I can bop to. Yeah, Rayman 1 is hardcore. It is deceptively tough looking. It's a rather floaty, slower platformer, because I don't know. I think it's because of the animation they were trying to put in made everything kind of slow compared to the usual 16-bit pixel art, speedy stuff. It had a lot going in with like the 3D animations, sort of. What the shit is that? Use a special. Teresita! Yesterday we were taught English and I can speak English. Yeah, I saw you say, hey, I'm gonna speak English in your thing. I'm like, hey, that works for me, you know? Like, that's being the only language I know particularly well. Let's not even act like I know French or German. I've taken classes. It didn't take, okay? We can't be running around acting like I know other languages. It's just not really the truth. The crazy thing about that is, German in particular, when I hear German spoken somewhere, I understand it better than when I was taking a class on it. What on earth? Am I writing that, or? Oh. Okay. Whoa, Nelly. Gotta strategize a little here. Bring them to us. It's hard for me to gauge the threat level, like just everything's like big, you know? So many things look more boss than they actually turn out to be. We've built up a pile of power eggs, ready to mine the huge crystal. Not just yet. Ukulele. I have not, but you guys did talk me into checking out the that direct that had a ukulele cart thing on it, and boy was that different. It was like Mario Kart 1. And I just don't know if that's gonna work. Like, when does that even come out? That's gonna be a big ask, guys. It just seems pretty limited. New weapon? Shrimp roller. Okay. Did I forget to rough this guy up? Let's see, that's our spot. Oh, look at that. No, I think ukulele was on Game Pass or something. There's a number of things on Game Pass I need to explore, you know, while I've got it. But I guess what we're kind of waiting for on Game Pass is the campaign evolved, right? So I'm hoping to get through this before campaign evolved comes out. The fact that this guy can't die, the bot helper, and you don't have to like resuscitate them or anything, makes it pretty OP. It's got to be a little tough to plan around that, you know, like you have an unkillable virtual buddy. Are you guys okay? They're taking damage. Hold on, let me look. Let me write some stuff down, guys. I want to take these suggestions. What was it that I was talking about getting at the library? Switch 1 game that you had Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower. So I'll write that down. Pizza Tower. I'll write down ukulele too. I think there's a second one, or Yuka Replay or something, but I don't know. Also, hey, while I was editing my video today that everybody's losing their shit over, I did listen to a video on the history of DSP, like an 1.5-hour video. And like some of his controversies or something, and his various female companions, and, you know, buying a condo for something about wasting money on WWE champions. I don't understand that. Was he paying wrestlers to make cameo videos? Something about spending a lot of money on WWE champions. But I guess there's another downfall of DSP video being recommended my way right before the stream started. The never-ending downside, the never-ending downfall of Dark Side Phil. Oh, shoot. I don't want that to start playing. Don't you do that. The never-ending downfall of Dark Side Phil. Oh, shoot. Well, we got a group of people there or something. I'm going to have to listen to that later. Why Obsession is mid. Oh man, 14 comments, 9 thumbs up. That's a lot. You're being ratioed in your own video. Like, I don't know why people got to act like comments are necessarily bad, right? Like necessarily thumb down. I hate shrimp, and I'm not saying this because I have a crab toad taped to my frontal lobe, this time at least. I used to eat shrimp in the 90s. I've kind of gotten out of it. I've had too many bad, like, oh, you left the intestines in, like too many bad experiences. Vaughn, if you became radioactive and started biting people, what would they become? Losers. Or cure diabetes. May 1st burst. May 1st burst. Did the video you watched mention the no? Was when he had his camera on? Is that what it was when he had it? Oh, the camera was on the whole time. You got to wonder if he's doing some things for attention. The guy in the video kept dogging him for not hiring an editor. Maybe because he's never hired an editor. I'm like, don't hire an editor. You're a YouTube content creator. You should be doing this on yourself, like showing the world what you can do with video. Instead, YouTube got infected by everybody who saw it as an opportunity to make money without any passion for video production. All these talking head podcast idiots who used to be on some TV show you used to watch or a network or some shit have no idea what the hell they're doing for podcasts, but they were told they should do a podcast and that they should use their platform and you have a big following so it's easy money. They don't know how to run their own podcast. I run my own podcast. They don't know how to upload the video. I'm doing all this entirely by myself. The one time this year you'd see anybody other than me, I guess, could be Anna in about an hour. So there's that. They didn't mention this Phil snorting thing too much, but they mentioned how he was going around claiming to be the best Street Fighter 4 fighter in America because at the tournament he was the highest ranked American who participated, or like crazy stuff. I think it was Street Fighter 2. I don't know. Let's continue. All right, you know what? Maybe we have enough to go to the other place. Or are these regenerating? It just feels like there's more and more of them. Hey, if a Titan wants to play checkers with you, who am I to say no, right? It could be worse. Hey, look at that. Is that a warp star? Like a giant warp star? Almost. It's got the right colors, doesn't it? Right at the top there. It's got the colors. That's about it. All right, how am I getting to that? Oh yeah, we found... I don't know. All right, to the big thing. We may not finish an island tonight, guys. We done some pretty cool stuff. We saw what some online play kind of looks like. Now we understand how to call in for help. Get him! You'd think that armor would fall off on one side, right? I'm getting a sense of the controls, that's for sure. Maybe I could play some PvP. And I think 3 has a Switch 2 update, right? Yeah, these have got to be like regrowing. How could I have been missing any of them? I like the fact that he doesn't have an editor. I don't know why this guy was dogging him as if, no, you're not cool unless you have someone else making your videos. That's, if there's going to be a downfall to YouTube, it will be because people who are not into filmmaking in particular, like YouTube starts out and it is a receptacle for music videos. What? I can watch the Beat It music video here? First thing I watched on YouTube. My friend who I beat Battletoads with comes in my room, Vaughn, you gotta check out this thing, YouTube. You can like pull up like any music video on it. And that's about what she did. People started uploading to it, putting the U in the YouTube, and it was very random, comedy sketches mostly. There were vlogs. That got to be a thing. But for it to become a, well, I guess we're making videos of our podcast. We got to dump videos of our podcast to monetize and then read the ad reads. And, you know, we basically have turned this into sit and talk instead of out doing stuff. So, yeah, that is the downfall of YouTube, is making everybody have to make the same video, making everybody comment on the same news. Important stuff. The old compass, the map, the skill points. Do you walk a little quicker when you do this, don't you? Big part of the appeal to me, I could watch my... I was like, whoa, it's like any music video? Yeah, go ahead and try it. I mean, and this was at a time where the music videos were already out of MTV. They were already... It was already hard enough to see the music videos you wanted to watch, right? The Gadget Development Center. My town is getting a tractor supply on the busy street where we have all of our fast food. A tractor supply. Not anywhere even near where we have fields. It's a little strange. He also complains about the lack of authentic northeastern Italian food available in Renton when he decided to move there. Is that New Jersey? Renton. Oh. So you need a work space for developing gadgets? Sounds great. Let's get to it. Perfect timing, actually. I was just inspecting the bot and found some gadget blueprints. Blueprints. I had no idea. You should be able to make You should be able to make nice new gadgets with these. Leave the workspace to us. Renton, Washington. There's something in the video about like, people just didn't want to turn out for the streams or something. Like people were too lazy to turn on the stream. Like weird take, weird. So the Titan just rage quit and obliterated the checker. Oh shit, well that was quick.
Boy.
Oh no. I still don't know what a manticore is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Ta-da! From here on out, consider this your very own gadget workshop. How come my other workshop isn't just the workshop? Hey, just imagine the gadgets that'll come out of this place. Indeed. I'll go get the blueprints. Meet me here later, mechanic. No choose a name, you're just the mechanic, huh? Alright, so... gadget damage. Probably a good idea. HP. Let's get the gadget part. We haven't really ran into a part problem. Are you guys watching the new King of the Hill episodes? I didn't watch any last night. I've only seen 4. But I did watch Masters of the Universe. It's pretty blah. It's not awful. It's not good. It's too generic to really get behind. Everything is a joke. It feels more jokey than that Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. It feels jokier than that. Like no opportunity is wasted to make a joke. Turn something into a gag. Have some cool moment backfire. You're developing a new gadget, right? The blueprints for the bots are here. So go ahead and use them. It takes materials to make gadgets, but all you need is whatever Salmonoids drop and Spirulite shards. Gadgets have... Who's the lead singer of this group? Watch it turn out to be Big Man. Gadgets have to be... When am I going to hear their pop songs? I've gotten awful music so far. Gadgets have to be fitted to specific tanks, so be sure what you're making is compatible before you start. Your tank has space for 2 gadgets. Once you finish a new one, try attaching it to the open slot. That's what I need as a second gadget, yes. What? I mean, I am like the gadget dude, right? These are different kinds of gadgets if you were... Okay. What's that? Big shit. I can't quite... I don't have enough shards. Anarchy Rainbow. Anarchy Rainbow? That sounds like a band. Treasure map. Who knows? Maybe we'll finish this island. Huh? The compass we picked up is active all of a sudden. It's not pointing at anything in particular, though. We should probably check out whatever's in that direction anyway. The hunt is on. All right. Okay. 7. Should I just call for help? Kind of looks like the... Let's do the call for help for the hell of it. It's kind of bouncing up and down on my thigh here. Kind of astonished it gets people into the game. Everybody... Oh, a level 4. Oof. Okay. I hope this... Oh, shoot. Well, at least this other guy's got 2 gadgets. But I may not get as much loot with help. We might be dividing it 3 ways. Oh, shoot. Maybe those are our lives up in the corner. Collectively, we have 5 lives, whereas I had 3 when I didn't have help. Over here in Booyah. Booyah, booyah, booyah. Does Stuart Scott get a piece of that? Does his estate get a piece of the Booyah in use? You know, they have a bit of a bloodbath going on at ESPN, but Linda Cohn is retiring. It's not like she's getting fired. She's retiring. Her catchphrase, for the love of elevation. Kind of cool. I don't even think the people they have on there have catchphrases anymore. Now they just... I mean, shit, their catchphrase may as well be Black Lives Matter. Authentically black. Yeah. So Ryan Clark got fired. His catchphrase is authentically black quarterback. He is a way to say that Patrick Mahomes doesn't count. Like, we look... Lamar Jackson's the first authentically black quarterback. Like, okay, how are you sticking around if you're going to say stuff like that? How did you stick around that long? ESPN's cleaning house. Need to get into that going off topic, really. I haven't written down any topics. We need to kind of get to looking at that, really. We got gadgets everywhere. You're busted, kid. You'd think I had a capability to, like, shut these lids, right? Like, go over there, you have to, like... Isn't there a thing in, like, Gears of War, the locusts keep coming out until you bomb it? Juked. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe they scale this. It said it was level 7. Maybe they scale it if you have people with you. Head to sub-level 3. We've got 2 lives left. ESPN 90s NASCAR broadcasts were so good. It was fun watching ESPN. It was fun. You didn't just simply have it on, but there was a fun quality about it. It felt like, you know what, more than anything, they set the tone. Like, the people behind the desk at SportsCenter, and it was largely SportsCenter. Now they are arguing about shit, right? But it used to be SportsCenter, and they seemed like they were just having fun. But now they've turned it into a bunch of arguing shows instead of a bunch of SportsCenter. My dude, help! I was trying to call for my bot buddy. Said they're acting like it's their bot buddy. Oh, we're getting a little bit of guitar in here. It's raining eels. Keep them occupied. Guys, we're running out of time. Raid failed. Shit. Well, we had a level 4. I'll use my level up. I know it's frustrating to come so close, but on the bright side, we came so close. Mechanic shed. Hey V, I need to charge my laptop. I'll see you for going off topic. Okay. Tank upgrade. I guess the HP. Well, you know, more damage on that would be good. Let's go with that. For you, it was the most beautiful day of raining eels. For me, it was a Saturday. It's crazy. There are way more games to look forward to this year than there are movies. Like, movies have gotten to be very rare and games plentiful in that sense. All right, let's bring in some helpers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, connect. You should just automatically. It should be connected. I mean, I can check the eShop. Why am I just not connected in general? Oh, you know what? I did have a new weapon, didn't I? Worker's outfit. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should try this new weapon. While jumping. All right, we'll give it a go. I've got people higher up than me doing this. Let's kick the door down. I probably did this the wrong order. Like, I probably had like a challenge island that I did early. Oh, big bulldoze action right there. Cool. Salty tongue bucket. Sounds like something from Nowhere's Neighborhood. Duration up. Sounds like something a woman would be interested in. Huge, big, heavy swings. Let's go. Oh, just in time. Skinwalker? I don't think I've... You know, it sounds expensive. Stinger's Colander. Go down. All right, this is, I think, where we got stopped last time. Treasure detected, mint scraper. Okay. I have the high ground, Anakin. Squidnoids. Danger. Holy. Level up, let's get it. Treasure. I had a tower of screws and milk today. I had a mountain of chicken fried rice. It was 15 bucks, but let me tell you, if I went to the grocery store where we have a Chinese, I think I would have gotten like twice as much for less at this restaurant. Seriously. Like it was a lot. A manly breakfast of screws. You guys got to tell me what trailers that we need to react to and going off topic. We may be going to go off topic a little sooner. It looks like I may have just finished this island. Canada Wong, won't you come and wash away the ink? Canada Wong, won't you come? Won't you come? Sage's Bracer, long range tactical tank equipable. Maybe I can't use that on my tank? No? Maybe I can, but okay. Hey, looks like we missed a radar ping or two in the buried ruins from before. Yeah, I can't make up my mind whether to push on or retrace our steps. Well, what do you think, mechanic? You're pretty worked up about this for a big guy, or for this guy who wanted to pack up and go home. Hey, you got it all wrong. Wanting to go home soon is why I'm pumped for treasure. Yes. Keep telling yourself that. Surely she's the lead singer, right? They said she was the leader. You dropped something, big man. Hey, how did that get there? Like, oh yeah, I meant to show this to you. Is he holding out on us? He thinks he's gonna find his own treasure, huh? A metal plate? Is this more scrap for the heap? Hey, look closer. It's pretty rusty, but isn't there something written there? Huh. Though it's hard to make out what it says. Singing is the key. Something opened the way. And what's this about gold? Gold member? Whoa! Gold! For eel. Like for real, but they say eel? Yeah, you're forgetting that your house got destroyed nowhere. The Titan had a hissy fit. Say more! What else is there about gold? That's as much as I can read, but any hidden gold is worth going after, right? Hey, I found the plate attached to the bot, so, I get dibs on the gold, you know? Hey, feels like we're relying a bunch on the bot, actually. Is it leading us somewhere? The bot's leading us to gold? It's possible, I suppose. I don't get what the singing is the key part means, but I bet we'll know when the time comes. Hey, this could be our big chance to bring back a fortune. Hidden gold. Leave it to us to hunt it down. Okay, maybe there's a little bit more to do on that island. We'll see. I've got an equipable part I think it's trying to tell me about over here. Something. Hideouts. Hideout ship level 2. We can't do that yet. Tank upgrade. How about the damage? He's going for the offense. Make him play checkers again. Okay, let's see this here. Tank. A level 7 balanced shooter optimized for ink efficiency. Okay. It's a level 7. Might be worth having. It's 2 ahead of the other. Paint roller was kind of neat. Okay. Now, I have an annuity and I need cash now. I could upgrade this to 7+1. I don't know if that's worth doing. There was something else where I needed the shards, and I can't remember. Okay, I need to equip stuff to my tank. I'm trying to remember how to do that. I only have one gadget. I need a second gadget. That's what I need. Okay. Oh, we were so not quite there. Yeah, you want autonomous type of gadgets. think that was it. Let's see if I have anything else I can do. They said we may have missed something. That's more islands. That's not fair. I don't know, guys. I mean, we're not quite on 9:30 or 10 for going off topic time just yet, but we could be. Do you guys want to see another raid or what? A radioactive urban style individual. I want to see the Titan throw hands again. Piss him off. Make him play chess. If a black guy bites you, you become a radioactive urban style individual. Ah, the fog cleared again. Yeah, but the buried ruins had more loot for the taking. What's our move, mechanic? They said buried ruins. Makes sense to do the buried ruins. 3 relics rest in the buried ruins. Your tank determines which one you can snag. It's up to you whether you go back with a different tank or raid a new island. Okay, I can't back up that, can I? So 3, that's what they're talking about. We need more treasure, so we actually do need to swap. Which is going to be... I haven't used these other ones. Power tank. Speed. Power. Let's try speed. It has some kind of gadget. All right, we're going to go in with this, okay? Popeyes is one of the forbidden fruit in my area. They're in bad parts of town. They're far off. They're not anywhere near my town. You have to go into the city, and you have to go into like the places that look like they would be drive-by shooting scenes in San Andreas is what they look like. So here, we're going to go for this. It's a level 7 raid. I can't call for backup. If I get to the bottom, we get a different treasure. I don't like this lack of burst fire here. I mean, like the spread. It doesn't make for a very big area for me to do moves off of. Shit. Already? Yeah, this weapon has some issues. That's huge damage. But being that it fires in a single line doesn't put a lot of paint out. Get over here, bot. Oh, we're not doing this. Try again. Tough raid. I'm a little on the underpowered side about a few things here. Stuff to equip. Level 7 2, huh? I didn't get to keep that, did I? Guess I did. That's what I have, right? So Nimble shooter optimized for ink efficiency. That does more damage. That one's a 2-star. If you say so. Thought I only get to keep stuff if I win. Purple drink. It is shocking that a black entrepreneur has not launched purple drink on Shark Tank. Do they just not like money? Like what the hell? Also, where's the tech firm that is like started by black people for black people? Like it's always like the social networks made by this group and it's never black people, you know? How come there isn't an AI made by black people? How come there isn't a social network made by black people? Like, I don't know. I don't really have answers there. Are they being kept out? Get away from me! It feels like I'm fighting the Queen Alien in Aliens. Like, it feels like you could see this kind of being reskinned. Like, isn't there an Aliens Colonial Marines Assault thing? Something that kind of has this sort of vibe with a PvE thing happening. I never played it. I kind of wanted to. I heard the achievements were like serious grind. It used to be on sale, and now it's not. And the sales, some games are never on sale like they used to be. Used to enjoy some pretty big sales on Xbox, and it's getting to be kind of hard to come by. Oh my lord! Nukem, join! I'm getting beat on this one. It's not gonna let me call for backup. Stuff to equip. Increase the damage Booyarang does during its return phase. I must not be equipping things right here. I've got a gadget, but it's relic powers tank. I need to add stuff to the tank, I believe. Not really sure how to do that. Tank upgrade. It's okay. Okay. Up. Do I hit that again? No. There was a thing where there was a bar and it showed something about the tanks. And it was like, no. I didn't know you could equip this. Wait, that's so when I double jump, it's going to do some damage? There was a menu where you equip stuff to your weapon, I believe. And your weapon had like 10 slots. What's this? Oh, I can swap between them from here. It was something I was doing from here, and I don't know what it was. Skill points required. This game's okay. I'm not loving it. There are some things I like about it. It does offer some challenge. I do think you need to play on the hardest difficulty, because I'm a noob playing on the hardest difficulty. And for the time being, it's offering a challenge, but I don't know how long that can keep up. It seems like eventually you're just going to level up to the point that the things could become trivial. But who knows? Maybe there's some serious in-game stuff ahead. I'm having a tough time understanding something, though. There was a thing that there was like 10 slots, and it mentioned upgrading to 12, and I thought, no, I don't need to do that. But I have weapons that I need to, like, add. I need to add something to this tank somehow. Look at the water. You like the way the water looks? You don't want to go in there, it hurts. Gadget part slots. That's what I'm... So where's the gadget part? See, that can't be it. There was something you added to the gadgets. It says I have 903. Something. Plastic bottle. We're recycling. Frugier Arrow Water. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to get this thing taken care of down here, but I'm really struggling to understand how to equip some kind of slot thing. It has a higher rarity. I've got a relic power there. Tank. Is it a tank upgrade thing? Does anybody remember what I'm talking about here? Where it's like, okay, you had certain aspects you could add to something, and I've gotten pieces that I should swap out, I believe. Horde? No. Wasn't like you talk to them and do it. Connect online. Oh, these are friends are playing, huh? Or sort of. All right, we're just gonna go back in. You gotta win some of those games of checkers, Nowhere. It's gonna look bad for your reputation in the neighborhood.
You freaks!
May as well use that as much as I can. It's got a cooldown to exploit, right? Jesus. Are we going to get in? We did it. To the second part, anyway. This might be the end of the stream here, man. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do this without a raid buddy. And you have a cooldown period. Don't fall. Come on, 15 seconds. All right, we got it. Last section. It wasn't that early. I mean, we did finish a level on a game that I have really no recollection of how to play, but I guess the islands in this are just a little short. Got this boss thing. This is going to be rough. No, time's running out. Shit. That last guy right there. How much health? Shit, it's not quite the last. Is that going to do it? Oh, we failed. Oh, we failed. I can't figure out the menu entirely. It's like oh my god, look how close we were to leveling up. Stuff to equip. Next gadget damage. Blast burst. 6%. Where do I equip that? Increases the damage of the next gadget used. Where the shit is that? I'm about to send the screenshot to the Reddit. I don't understand. Maybe come up here because this thing's saying do stuff? Horde? Operate crane? What? What the shit? No, rotate. Here, let's... I'm sure the orange boxes are better. Oh, shit me. This would be an achievement on Xbox. Shoot. I just have to hold ZR until I want to use it, it looks like. Okay, we've got to get something from that crane. What the hell? Yeah, the shark is a buddy of one of the lead singer of your group. Wow, this is not forgivable. Okay, here we go, here we go. Really? Might have better luck at an actual crane game. Okay, and I put it back where? I can extend. Do I unextend with Y? No, okay, here we go. Now if I hit back and go and open that, is there things? Big Shot Spring. Hey, this could be useful. All right, see, it's saying, hey, there's something you need to equip or whatever, like next to me, but I don't know. I don't know if I can see that shark. You can, kind of. I don't know if I can run out there and do anything with him. Does the shark have a name? The Horde. Relic Collection. Sage's Bracer. Can I equip that? Blast Boot. Great for quick leaps. This stylish footwear item also creates explosion when you land. Okay, gadget part. What? Oh, okay, I see, I see. Explosion area up. Yeah, I should be equipping this stuff, right? No, do I have it equipped? Okay, gadget parts, A. Slots unknown, like I don't, 1 slot, 5. Where do I equip the gadget parts? Tinker. Oh shit, now. Okay, now we can get going. Now I could probably actually win that. Alright, last shot, guys. Yeah, I guess a 2-hour stream's pretty short, but I'm trying to do the going off topics. The going off topics have ran kind of long. You know? Can't call for help for another minute. The shark in Banjo-Kazooie isn't... I need to play the Banjo-Kazooies at some point, don't I? I'm probably missing out. Banjo-Kazooie or Donkey Kong 64. They're made by, like, the same group, right? I guess one preferred over the other there. Oh, doing bigger damage now, no doubt. If I get that cooldown release, that'd be great. 700s. Okay, now we're cooking. Who knows? I might be able to finish this island's extra treasure after this. If I get a squad and I go in with the other tank and I have it tinkered correctly, maybe I'd fare pretty well. I don't think you can kick people off the squad. If it puts a bunch of low levels with you, you're kind of stuck with that. You can't be like, no, get that trash out of here, bring me a level 30. It's not going to let you play that. We did it! Time to spare. Banjo's better than Donkey Kong. Got it. All right, I'm liking the boots. Bam! Get it! Oh, the boots are mighty. The boots are very mighty, my dude. Why am I floating over there? Hurry, hurry, hurry. We got him? 6 seconds remaining. Oof. Hey, we've got raining eels ready, right? I hope it retains through this area. It does. Okay, I failed to use that last time also. Here, I'm gonna rain eels on the big boy. That should take care of some shit, right? I've got extra lives. Come on, we got to get back in there. Well, we got him stunned. Come on, so close. Oh, shite. I thought 7 was excellent. I thought it was a lot better than the Sounds of the Lambs. That's what I thought. See, we're getting mighty close, but we can't quite get there, can we? Ooh. Are we calling Tote Carl? Is that how this is working? Level 7 direct hit oil blaster. Balance blaster optimized. I think what I have, well, that's a level 2 thing also, but after this gadget is used, some ink is refilled. Increases explosive damage when blast dashing. When landing. When dashing and landing. 7 slots. Whoa. These are green. That's like a rarity thing. 2-star, it's saying like there's a thing about this. Hey, it's 24, but it's only 6 slots, right? Oh wait, hold on. Carl is the demon in the closet. Let's up the gadget part stuff. All right, tinker with gadget, add ink resupply. Explosive damage 7. That's pretty good. That's over the limit. We're going to have to take something down. It says we're still down, aren't we? Explosive damage up 35%. Increase the size of the explosion. If you were able to increase the size and the damage, I mean, this could add up. I'm going to give it another go. And we're going to go ahead and call in help, okay? We'll make this the last attempt at a run here. I don't think we need whatever that is. We can call in for backup. Help! Pizza Tower, like I described it the other day, I'm kind of envisioning a Genesis game if Genesis had HD. Just about. Our level 30 and I'm a level 9. We've got a guy under me that's a level 7. This could be rough for him. Okay, so what's an actual scary movie, Tote? Oh, huge. See, if you had things that also helped with the cooldown, that'd be great. Oh boy, I got splattered. First. This could go bad. Overjumped. $1,000. I'm getting hurt. Shoot. Wow, this seems rougher. This seems rough. I've died 3 times. My friends have not died at all. They must think I'm awful. That seems tougher than when I just did it. You like Fallen with Denzel Washington? It is on Netflix. I've thought about it. I've heard it mentioned quite a bit in the last few weeks too. I've thought about watching it. I'm going to consider it. I've never seen it. I hope it's better than The Bone Collector. Oh, no range. Boom, your soul is mine, kid. Let's drill. Pizza Tower is a spiritual successor to Wario Land 4. Yeah, I was getting Wario vibes out of what I was seeing. Are there people that worked on Wario stuff that did Pizza Tower? Like Bloodborne with Castlevania? Lock it in, guys. Lock it in. This guy's a chunky boss. He's got half his health left, too. We got 12 seconds. Shoot. Yeah, we're not doing this, man. This guy's chunky. Campbell's thick and chunky. Not paste pecani sauce. It's not happening. All right, Anna's back. We're going to go to going off topic. Anna, are we going to need to do this... are we going to need to do this members only, or are we going to have the Twitch feed as backup? What do you think? The character is Peppino Spaghetti, and hold on, I'm going to start the going off topic thing here. Nice arm stretch. Hardly. I feel kind of weak lately. I did go outside and get some video of me opening up my Weeb book. I opened up my various graphic novels, got some cool tracking shots of that. Let me hit the thing here that says we're starting the going off topic stuff here. Netflix was dead to me in like 2013 when SpongeBob left it. Really? Paramount Plus is home of the Nickelodeon stuff. That's where it would all be, right? 118 views. I've got a 3.0 click-through rate, which at this point is good. I've been hitting like 1% on click-through rate lately. I've got was less than 1% click-through rate on Gentrification, which was astonishing to me. But here, I have to initiate this from the YouTube side. I know, it's lame as balls. And then Anna and I are going to have to start a chat call. I've never called on Discord. I almost said desktop. But yeah, there's things, and it's making me watch this ad before I can access the chat panel. Give me a... I don't want to watch this Marquise Brownlee guy. He's so good at reviewing stuff. No, he is not. He's paid to say good things about it. Members only stream in 5 minutes. We got a countdown going. So, this game offers a pretty respectable challenge, I would say. I would say so. Let's see if I get our chat back up here. It's a video call button. Okay. Well, it has never even been alive to me. Been alive? Netflix was dead. It was never... Okay, I get you. Okay, I understand.
In the name of all that's sacred?
We're going to go ahead and wrap things up here so that me and Anna can try to coordinate and get this thing going smoothly enough. Stick around. It'll start the YouTube. If you channel members, it'll start the members only stream for that. You know, it'll do that when we get there. And if you're on Twitch, I guess you can watch. I don't know if Anna's starting her stream and then we're going to like merge, or, but it's supposed to be like a call thing. I'm going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out. We're figuring stuff out. I got to go hook up the Xbox, and yeah. If you're watching this after the fact, wait until marriage counseling.